scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, wearing the blue trunks with red trim, Supersonic. Fighting out of the blue corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan García.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight in.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Brilliant hook there. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Can't land the jab there. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away.
Okay, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
You stay focused now. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him...
Breathe. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
And there's the bell for round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. These punches coming from every angle. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. hook doesn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Completely get your mind back on the job.
Good work.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. Couldn't land that jab. He blocks the jab. Hey, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
This is when you get...
Whoa, Johnny! And that was it! That was the big shot! And it's a supersonic boom as down goes Supersonic. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there. Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe.
There's the bell for round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Misses with the straight left. Swing and a miss with that hook. Miss with that jab. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Jab does not score. Good counter punching. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And you've done all your work all the way through.
There's the bell to start round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard...
And down goes Supersonic. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. Good counter punching. Both men step back for just a moment. That hook won't score. Punch, counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up.
Take the round.
There's the bell to start round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go? And the kid goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Tom. What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Can you continue?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Punch, counter punch. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
That jab's looking nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting.
And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
His stamina is off the charts. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's... Did you see that? Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Looking to land the hook. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Big shot, and down goes García. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your glove.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah?
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. Or not.
And there's the bell to start round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. That counter punch caught him clean. So much firepower here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on...
And there's the bell to start round 9. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Hook misses. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Won't score with that right uppercut. The straight right just misses. And he misses with that straight left. Beautiful counter punch. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a...
Oh my God, Johnny! Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
This is when you talk about championship material.
You're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching up. Now it's a tough work.
And there's the bell to start round 10. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
A lot of effort being exerted here. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. A perfect counter shot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. How about that time counter shot? Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. And he misses with that straight left. They block the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Weren't loading up, but you were still letting it.
And there's the bell to start round 11. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Misses with the straight left. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters need. Hold it right there! Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Don't give him no free shots, yeah? Just keep him on the end of your jab.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. Right, let's get out there.
That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots.
On to the 12th. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Missing with the hook. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
It's the one who draws first blood card. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And finally, he couldn't take anymore. And down goes Garcia. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.